Alright, so I just left the field. It was a pretty solid day, about 4 hours of training in, so not too bad. But trying to keep the field sessions more of like a workout style session, I guess you would say. I had a little program I was following. I didn't just show up and like say, you know, oh, I want to do this and maybe I'll do that, just coming in unprepared. So there's sets, repetitions, you know, a little bit of intensity, you know, trying to actually progress and get better versus just showing up with nothing on a schedule or anything like that. So I feel like it's easier to track progress that way as well. A big thing is videoing yourself. If you're not doing that, man, you're missing out on a lot. Obviously, you know, try not to get into people's way and whatnot, but it'll be alright if you are. So definitely get out there, video yourself. If you're worried about people looking at you funny, don't. It's not a big deal. And then half the time when you think about it, like whenever you're watching someone else's video, usually you're like, dang, that's pretty cool. Versus like, oh, this guy, man, get out of here. So, pretty good day. I hope y'all enjoy the video. Hopefully some of the stuff I said made sense. Sometimes I go on these tangents. They make sense in my mind though. So, but yeah, pretty solid day. But I don't know, maybe we'll start like a weekly vlog or something like that. Like I think this is gonna be like Front Player Friday. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I wish I would have done some more sliding stuff. One of my teammates mentioned that actually, and I didn't do that as much, so it is what it is. But there's a little bit of stuff in this video. Hopefully I'll help y'all learn something. So alright, I'm trying to do these little drill days, almost workout orientated style wise, I guess. Like in the gym, you know, I set up a workout, watch a video or something, or just do what I like hitting. But I have a list that I go through versus just showing up and doing this and doing that and then the other one and then I'm done because I feel like I've done enough. So this way I at least have a set program. But essentially started off, warm up, 3 laps, a little bit of stretching, just to get nice and loose. You know, I've been having a hamstring problem recently, so this is helping out. But the first thing that you're watching is a running gun to the corner. The first 10 reps, I had someone shooting back at me, but he had to go do something. So the other 10 on the left side, I kind of just went with what I could and just did those without someone shooting back at me. But main goal is I'm just focusing on the form and minimal barrel tip movement. Trying to keep the shot somewhat dialed in, even if I have to slow down, because I can make it out to the corner fast, but if it's not accurate, what's the point? So yeah, pretty much it. As I said there, I did 10 on right side, 10 on left side, so 20 reps total, just one set on each side. Do it back to back, no rest. You'll be gassed, and it'll deplete the muscles, and you'll actually have to try and adapt. So that one. Next, I'm about to move into just focusing on my crawling in the snake, trying to get more explosive with it. So let's see. Snake crawl, focus on low pack, so keeping the pack low, and then leg drive and checking off as well. So I used to be pretty decent at it. I say I still am, but it was much better before I quit playing for those 2 years. So we'll focus on that right now and see what we can get going. But yeah.
Running and gunning, right?
Yes, I'm gonna do
10
sets. Yeah.
Or 10 reps equals a set?
No.
10 sets.
10 going out on this side. That's
it. Oh, that's it. That's
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
gonna play it by ear. I just wanted to start out with that and
All
see
right,
how
cool.
I'm feeling.
Yeah, cool.
You got plenty of paint down there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what'd you say?
You're gonna be in the home?
No. I'm running and gunning to the snake corner.
Okay.
I'm not shooting at you, but you're trying to shoot me.
Where am I going?
Wherever. It don't matter about you. You can stand at the home and shoot if you want. Just don't run in front of the can, because I don't want to shoot you. Go! Yeah.
Nice, dude.
A little slippery.
Do you feel any pressure?
Hey, they're behind me. Okay, it's really slippery.
Jeez.
All right. You got me 3 times. You hit me. Am I high? Can you see? I can see hits down there. Oh, watch out. Nothing. Hit. Hey, those were good. Those were chest. Good. Hey, shoulder and hip. One more. Yeah, that'll gas you. Go. Pull the trigger, man. Oh. Oh. All right, so I'm just gonna walk you through what I'm looking at real fast. This is the King of the South layout. So essentially, all I'm doing is wrapping this, checking off on the monster, or the middle, right there, and then focusing on keeping a low pack as I'm diving and crawling. And trying to stay explosive versus those like little jittery leg drives that you would see most snake players do, but trying to get a little more speed with it and a little more explosiveness. So yeah, here we go. I'm only doing 4 sets total, one repetition, or one down is a set, so 2 on each side, left-handed and right-handed. But yeah, just trying to get it dialed in. That time I did use my fist. It started hurting halfway, so I changed, but I'll do that. So I don't always do it, but if I have gloves on or something, I'll use my fist and essentially punch the ground while pulling myself. Kind of helps with a little bit more explosiveness, almost feels like, because I mean, you can grab the ground and pull on it, but essentially all I'm doing, what I'm calling my right arm, gun's in the right hand, elbows on the grass, depending on how much dirt or how sticky it is, I'll use that to crawl as well, and that'll help with the speed. But if it's slick enough, I'll just leave that one on the ground, let it guide me essentially, and just pull with my left and drive with my legs. It's a good workout though, get you burning. I'm only doing 2 sets today. I ain't trying to push it too hard, practice this weekend, and I'm a little sore from working out this week. So, but check off low packs, and then just focus on that explosiveness when crawling. Main focus here. Next, I think, is just off the box, run into snake. Get there, I'm going to focus on form a lot. Try and get a little more explosive off the box. I feel like I'm pretty solid already, but it could always improve. I tried doing the whole new trend thing where, you know, you start up top and then you drop and try and time it with the buzzer, but it's so inconsistent. It's just for ag points, I would say. I talked to Ryan about it, actually. He was a training coach of some sort, speed and agility training, I think. But he has valid points about whenever you're dropping, all your energy is going to the ground. So whenever you hit the ground and you're exploding out, all your energy is flying up versus out at an angle, which is the complete opposite of what you want to do. Every time I've done it, I've literally pulled my hamstrings. Obviously I'm doing something wrong there as well, but I don't think it helps in the long run. You can start with the old school sprinter stance, but I don't like that lineup, especially with, I mean, we're not running far usually. I mean, it's kind of far, but it's not that bad. So I'll show you the form I do, and yeah, I feel like it's the most athletic stance you could probably do and get the most out of it. And you see a lot of pro players do it as well. So, but yeah, here we go. Alright, I'm going to try and do a quick little breakdown of my my running stance off the box. I'm wanting to get wide, or usually snake. I don't do the traditional sprinter stance. I don't like that. I feel weird. It feels too swayy, especially for the short amount of distance I'm running. And like I said, I tried the one weird, like, you start up and you drop when the buzzer hits. Like I said, I feel like it's inconsistent, and also I keep injuring myself doing it. I don't feel like I'm doing it that wrong, but something's definitely off about it. On the way down, all your momentum's going into the ground, so as soon as you're launching, you're going right back up, versus out towards the place you want to be going, if that made sense. So my stance is if I'm going left-handed, my right foot is going to be the one out front leading, and I guess if you're not ready for it, it could definitely throw you off balance, because when you're swinging the gun out, that just means your left leg is coming out with the gun. So if you're not careful, yeah, you could throw yourself off balance. But well, that came from the other field. I start with my tank above my elbow, so it'll be like that, and if you're lucky and the bunker is aired up properly, you can shove your barrel into it enough to where it also launches you a little bit, so a little bit of extra momentum. But that's just another thing you got to be careful of and be conscious of, otherwise it'll throw you off balance as well. So right foot out front, left foot starting back. My stance isn't too far off, because then I get off balance and it's just too much. I don't get as explosive with it. So a little bit closer of a stance, and my feet are kind of lined up with each other. Tank up top, barrel into the bunker, push into it if it's aired up, line up, and then I'm dropping and exploding a little bit. Not too much to where the momentum is down, but enough to where it kind of just gives me like a little fall out. Obviously it's not going to work for everyone, so don't flame me for it if you think it's wrong. Just like, try it out, you know, you might like it. That's what I do. Pretty simple, basic though, nothing crazy. Same thing for right-handed. If I'm going right-handed, my left leg's leading. I usually do a 3, 4, 5 point stance, whatever, like football. I don't really start with my knuckles down. That's when I feel really off balance. But yeah, that's that stance. That's how I feel like I get. Ow. Probably put my mask on. Just got shot from the other field. I'm gonna move. So that last exercise with the snake beam, just essentially what I'm gonna do right here is just snap shooting, just more core based, I guess. It'll get your hips burning too, so if you ain't done that and you're a snake player, definitely give it a try. I did three sets at 1 minute intervals on each side, so right and left-handed. I would switch sides, so if I was going left-handed, I would lay on my left hip. If I was going right-handed, I would lay on my right. You know, you can use your hand, pop up, shoot at a target, go for it. You'll probably do that in some scenarios, but I wasn't even trying to focus on that. I was trying to focus on engaging my core and hips and whatnot and keep them, you know, conditioned. But right here, it's just gonna be quick level changes, trying to burn out the legs. Probably do 1 minute intervals as well, maybe 2. We'll see how it goes. Honestly, I'm so gassed, I'm only gonna do probably 2 of those. So 4 sets total, 4 minutes. Then we'll move on to the next thing. We'll do some run and gun, and then bump to another bunker, run and gun, stuff like that as we get closer to the target, you know, trying to hit it more. But we'll start from far back, go close. But yeah, on to this one. Ended the day a little, well, not how I wanted to, but it was fun either way. I had a group of kids who were doing a rental group. They wanted me to play with them, so I hopped in with them, played a couple matches. So instead of doing some suicides, they saved me and just ran a couple things with them. I had somewhere I gotta be, so couldn't stay too much longer. I did a little bit of just running and gunning, nothing crazy. But again, you know, on the snap shooting, tried to wear out my legs, deplete them, you know, and then see if I could still be somewhat accurate with those the last exercise of running and gunning. So you can do it when you're fully rested, obviously, and it'll be pretty consistent, but you're never really fully rested in between those points and matches, so you gotta tire yourself out a little bit, make it a little more realistic versus just showing up, running and gunning a little bit here and there, and then calling it a day. Oh, people probably think I don't know how to drive. I just about spilt my drink, so I had to save it by letting go of the steering wheel, and I was crashing, so that's fun. But yeah, hopefully y'all like this vlog. Wow, this autofocus is doing awful right now, and I am all over the road. I need to stop right now. See you on the next video.